All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you for coming back, watching this. This is part 3 of the Calling All Rams fans videos. So we got the light apart off the housing. I wanted to show you real quick that this pops out on this one side. This would be the inside of the light. You pull it out, little tab holds. You gotta be just a little rough with it. And there it is, voila, I pop it out, it's out. Don't bang it around. If you're trying to put this back in your truck, don't bang it around. Be sensitive. Let me set this down real quick. All right, the purpose of this video. We're gonna clean this with some rubbing alcohol, a microfiber rag, and then we're gonna see about putting this carbon fiber wrap on there. This is a Trim Bright carbon fiber wrap. I just bought it at the auto parts. I think it was 20 bucks or something like that. So this is the second time I've ever wrapped anything or attempted to. So we're gonna get into it together and see how it turns out. So first things first, we're gonna get this rag, put a little bit of this alcohol on there, make a mess, maybe. Wipe this surface down. I should probably have gloves on, but my hands are so big, it just tears them up. There ain't no point. So we're just gonna wipe down the whole surface real well. Not really worried about if it messes the chrome up. I don't plan on taking this off. I don't plan on putting this in. But I do plan on keeping it if it turns out real nice. Be like a little souvenir. We're also gonna do a part 4 video. We're gonna clean all them lenses up, get all that silicone stuff off of there, and then we'll put it back together and see how it looks once it's together in the part 4 video. But for right now, we're gonna see how this turns out. I hope it turns out looking real nice. My main objective is just to get the oily film off. It actually looks like it's taking some of the chrome off. I guess that is what it is. I'm gonna do the sides here. I want my wrap to fold over the edge a little bit. We put everything back together. I want it to look nice all the way around, not just on the surface or look like some, I don't even know the words to use, let's be honest. You hold this thing a certain way in the light, you can see if it's got any residue on it. Anything that might prevent that vinyl wrap from sticking. You need a good clean surface. There it is. We're gonna give that a second to dry off. We don't want a wet surface. Set this off to the side. Now I already got my wrap here. I already cut it to length. Here, we're just gonna stick, heat, press, cut. Hope it turns out nice. If you see, right here, that alcohol did take that chrome off. You can see on that trim piece right there. So if you're thinking about doing this and you're thinking about maybe one day taking the wrap off the inside of your light, you might want to find an alternative way to clean the oil off of here, because that alcohol seems to take that chrome right off. So for my purposes, it's not going to hurt my feelings one way or the other. So it seems dry. Let's get into this, see if I can't stick this on here, make something good happen out of it. Here we go. So I'm gonna lay it down about halfway. The sheet won't cover the whole end, so I'm gonna have to do one on the bottom, one on the top. You always wanna do the bottom first. So when you do an overlay on the top, think about looking at the truck down. You would see the overlay. If you did the bottom up that way, you would see the seam more than if you laid it from the top down. Then your angle as you're looking down at the light would kind of help cover it. Now the prime thing to do would just buy a bigger sheet, but I had this laying around and I figured, hey, why not get into it? Oops, steady. Now I have watched a couple of videos, kind of like everything else. I get curious. I've just never tried it and I'm into it. So now it's down. From my experiences and from what I've been taught growing up, you always work from the center out to work any air pockets out. They give you this funky little tool. Works out pretty good so far. Like I said, it's my second time ever. It's gonna be a lot of waste, don't matter. So let's get this heat gun going here. We're gonna put it on 1. This stuff gets hot real easy. We're gonna kind of press it down, stretch it a little bit. Getting a little crazy with that heat gun. Poor camera lady's getting it bad over there. So I guess we're not gonna worry about that imperfection right now until we get to cutting on that. But we do need to fix this. You can see where I stretched it with my fingers. It got too hot and I pulled it. I'm hoping I can get that off the lens and down on the side, and it'll come out a little better. Add a little more heat here. Same with this. So we're gonna pull out our little handy dandy knife. I'm gonna sit back down for a minute. We're gonna do a little bit of trimming, see how this thing turns out. We'll start over here on the lens. I think that'll be better. So I don't really want to cut my lens. So I'm just gonna go nice and easy along the edge here. Nice and easy along that edge right there. Now you gotta apply a little pressure, just don't get crazy with it and act like you're trying to saw your lens off. I just want to get this cut out. Y'all can see what it looks like before we end this thing. I was actually hoping y'all were enjoying spending time with me. So we'll cut this one. I don't believe this knife is the best one for it. I'm gonna have to find a better knife to use. It's not cutting anything the way I really want it to. See? At this point, it's just really starting to agitate me. This stuff's pretty thick. This trim bright carbon fiber from the auto parts is pretty thick, so it takes a little bit to cut it. I don't find that to be too good of a quality. This little knife set that I got, I mean, it's brand new. I did the wrap on the 4th gen, that little chrome piece on it. I had a different little kit. And then this one here, I bought it for this, and it's just not cutting like I really want it to. All right, man, I got that light trimmed up real quick. I hadn't finished it yet, but I want to throw this little clip in there and let y'all see what it looks like now that it's trimmed up. I think it looks all right for now. It looks better than before. So here's a little quick view. Stand it up here for you. All right, so now that that's done, this is what it looks like finished. This will conclude the video for part 3 of calling all Rams fans. I think it came out all right. My cutting job ain't the best. So, and it peeled the chrome off. But for the most part, for my second wrap job, I say that's what's up. So stick around for part 4. We'll get this thing back together. I might even put it on the truck just to see what it looks like. I hope y'all appreciate and like watching this. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Keep living the dream, doing your thing. Auto Guy DIY, rolling out.